Go ahead.
So starting with the bar in either a rack or the front rack position, and walk it out away from the rig. A traditional or military press looks something like this, where my elbows wing out to the sides and actually end up being fairly vulnerable. What we want to focus on is that strong external rotated position. I'm going to try to keep my forearms as vertical as possible. If the weight is light, I can have a pretty solid wrist position. If the weight's a little bit heavier, I can rest it into my shoulders. But from here, what I really want to focus on is that external rotation of the shoulders. Where that puts my elbows is kind of right in front of my body now, and throughout that range of motion, I want to focus on trying to touch those elbows together the whole way through. It looks really strange in the beginning. You're going to be really weak in this position in the beginning, probably because you're so used to doing this. But for longevity of the shoulder, this is going to be a great cue to change how you lift. So again, elbows are trying to touch throughout the whole range of motion. Turtle my head back, bar goes overhead, and I bring it back down, elbows trying to touch. From the side, what that looks like, I'm going to tie my ribs down, squeeze my butt, and as I go overhead, I'm going to focus on my ribs staying nice and tight down. Again, elbows trying to touch throughout the range of motion. Turtling the head where necessary. Hope that helps.